I really want to draw this mermaid that's on the cover of this J.C. Lydecker book I've got. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Kind of hard to see at this angle because it's so tilted. And I'm just thinking about what first to start on. I think probably the face. Started a little bit too low, but it's fine. This is gonna be kind of like that harp, lyre instrument she's kind of holding. Starting to come out way bigger. It's gonna take a while to color, but that's okay. I've got 2 hours before I gotta leave, so let's see how much I can get done by then. She's got more hair on back like that. And this little like curly Q section. Just gonna do bottom part first and then that little part right there. I'll color it in later to sort of define it a little more. And this part's interesting. I think I'm gonna have to scoot it back a little bit. Yeah. I don't know where my big eraser went, so I'm just gonna draw over it. A little bit down. And like, here's this part of like her waist. I can see like this sort of like backwards D shape. So I'm just gonna draw something like that here. Sort of carve it out. And now I don't want to get too detailed. Let me just bring that line up first. Probably around here, I'd say. And then it curves in. And then it's got this top part, which I was way off before. I kind of want to erase it, but I also don't, because I don't really care that much about it. And I bet once I start coloring over it, it'll be fine. I say close enough. Let me just get like this front. This sort of like rectangle I see. Let me try to draw that. It goes front and then it curves in. Don't know how close I'm being. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be close enough. And that is a little longer, so I'm gonna say right about here. That's good enough for me. And then it's got this nice like curve shape. I love her hand here. It's so like, oh, you can kind of see like her reflection here. Makes it look shiny. I don't know how I'm gonna draw it. Maybe I should draw like her other shoulder first. It goes down. And then it wraps around and up. Those are her two center fingers, like right here-ish. And then goes up, up. Oh, that's way too long. Oops. It's fine. I gotta bring that down. Hands are just so hard to draw. Look at that finger, it's too fat. Okay, I broke my rule, I'm erasing. But I just gotta get the sketch right before I color. Color is just like frosting on the cake. You have a shit cake. It's not gonna turn out good. Okay, good enough for me, good enough. And this one just kind of whoop in there like that. So yeah, whoop, whoop, and like that. That's what I see. And then her palm comes down. I'm gonna say here. And she's wrapping it around her harp. What is that? Harp, a lyre? Just gonna bring her forearm down. Probably around here is good. And it goes up to her shoulder. Close enough. And this part goes down and around, down and around. I definitely have this like way too far apart, but her arm is way too long, but I don't really want to redraw it now. So I'm just gonna have to stick with it. Deal with the consequences later. Let's go down a little bit more. It almost looks like a leg. Like her hips, her leg, and then like this little like watery substance thing. That's fun. Almost like a goldfish, I'd say. Alright, I kind of feel like I need to draw this part out before I start coloring. I just want to jump right into it though. You know, but I'll do my job, I guess. This part goes up, kind of like a square almost. Down, and then, oh, I was way off. Up, like a semicircle. And then that connects to a little curly Q. Is it good enough, or do I need to add more detail? Is it good enough? Does the point get across? Oh, I completely forgot about the flowers. I was so focused. Okay, let me add that real quick. Just like a little something like that. I like simple flowers, like these here. Not too many details in the petals. That's what I always get caught up in, the details. I think that's why I like looking at Leindecker's painting so much. It's just the way he simplifies things. He doesn't have to paint every single detail to get his point across. Do I like the flow of that? And it comes back down here to this little like bud. Are these roses? Tulips? I don't know what kind of flower these are. There's one last here. Nice round leaves. They're fun to look at. I'm just gonna do the little whip for the leaves. And I think my sketch is done. I want to go in with color. So I made this last night to make it easier. I know I want kind of like a yellowish, maybe this pale cream color to start off with. 142. Let me see if I can find that. 142. There's 140. 142, where are you? Here it is. Okay. I'm just gonna go in with the shadows first. There's this nice, like, right there. That is all in shadow, so I'm just gonna block that in. Underneath her nose, kind of. That's all shadow. I feel like I might need a bit of a darker color here. Oh, I'll just stick with it for now and go darker as I need to. That's a nice little like, crease in her neck right there. Carve that out. And then we've got where her arm meets her chest right there. Carve that out. I'm gonna need a darker color eventually, but let me just do that. I feel like I should block in her hair first. What am I going to use? Kind of like a reddish brown. That's brown. Terracotta maybe? Natural oak. Actually, I'm thinking potato brown. It's a fun name. What number is that? 103. Let me find that. Here it is. Or should I just go red? No, I'm going to start with this first. Just block in the hair color. Her forehead kind of like curves very quickly. Like that. That's what I'm feeling. I'm afraid of putting down too much color and forgetting about the highlights. He's got this very unique, I can see like 2 circles right here, or half circles. The way he just draws hair, you can see where he like shades it in. Top of her head too. I know she's wearing like a headband, so I don't want to cover that up. Oh, maybe this time I'll actually use the fine tip. I usually never use the fine tip shade. I don't know how I like it though. Might have to go back. Might have to go back. Okay, so I don't want to completely cover it up. I want that nice little curl right here. I need one more. It's a little too narrow, but it'll be fine. I will go in later and add details. Okay, this is where the flower is. I kind of want to block in that green first. Which one is it? I need something a little bit darker. I think it may be vivid green, but is that going to be too vivid? I don't have any duller green colors. Maybe I'll try this mint green light. Yeah, 58. 57, where's 58? There it is. Just to block in these sort of like vine shapes before I get into the color. Oh, I missed that completely, but it's fine. Just be thicker. Oh, I like that. And then this sort of like leaf shape I've got going on here. I'll have to fill those in later. See this flow down here. So I'm gonna try to connect that. Oh, hand's a little shaky today. Better. All right, time to fill in the leaves. Alright. Pale cream. Oh wait. Gotta finish the rest of her hair first. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Okay, I need a lighter, maybe dark yellow. I'll use the shade in 31. Oops, little mess up, but it's okay. Let's start shading her in. I kind of want to do her body in like colored pencil, just because I'm more comfortable shading with that. Got more control, so we'll see. I missed a bunch of her hair. Hold on. Big chunk I need to put in. I need more red too. This is too... Oh, I have an idea. What if I went in with like a red colored pencil? Yeah, I think I might do that. Just drop this down real quick. Do that. And I need a little more detail. Okay, outline these stems that I so kindly drew out for myself. Where's the one right next to it? There's like a little shape that I completely missed. It's fine, it doesn't have to be perfect. Though sometimes I want it to be. Sometimes I want it to be. That's all just shadow. Her arm needs to be a little wider. What am I going to do about that? Nothing. Just keep drawing. Okay, where is my mint green color? I'm going to start doing this detail. Go a little bit lighter. Okay, now I know what I really like. 171. 172. 171. 171. Even lighter. Let me go with 173 on these parts. 173 of these parts. It sort of blends in with like the yellow of her skin a little bit. Just a little. Bluer color. kind of like this pinkish tone here. And it's almost, do I have one similar? I want to say 135. Pretty close. Kind of thinking this one maybe a little darker. Pale cherry pink. I have to go just a tiny bit. Maybe if I layered the blue on top, it would get dark enough. So 135 is going to go on this section. Goes kind of downward. I kind of want to use it here in the hair, or the skin, I mean. Sort of shade that. Completely missed the leaf, but I'm just gonna roll with it. He's hiding her boob with her hair. This needs to be brought down. Buttercup yellow, warm gray, salmon pink. I don't have that super light like yellow color in marker, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. But first I want to do this shadow a bit. Pale cream. What color is this again? It's a little too light. I think maybe it might be better to use my dim green, just value-wise. Pearl, oh, I have pearl white. I could use that. Okay, hold on. Let me find it. 109. It's like my lightest yellow color here. Let me find that. And just use that to shade and blend. Collarbone goes right there. Rest of her shoulder. This I think can all be brought down. She's very yellow. Okay, I'm gonna erase this part out of her hand. I want her to be a little more red now. Red. Coral pink. That's very red. Scarlet maybe? 13. use the fine tip. Oh, I completely forgot about her hair back there. I'll use it to block in her lip color. This needs to be darker. Where's my pale yellow? This all needs to be in shadow, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Block in the other half of her hair. Oops, a little too. What was the color I used here? Dark yellow, maybe? I think that was it. Where's that brown color I was using? Potato brown. Forgot about her eyebrows. And her eyelashes. And her eyeballs. Everything. Oops. Oh well, she doesn't have to have teeth. That needs to be like a yellow. Where's my dark yellow? Or was it pale cream I was using? Don't remember, although I kind of want to use a blue color here. Jade green, jade green. Let's try it. Don't know if this is gonna mess things up or not, but there's only one way to find out. I kind of like it. Sort of balances things out a little. Start that. And I don't know if that's an actual shadow or just shadow of the book, but I'm gonna add it. Ooh, I don't like that. Too late. I don't know if I like any of this. I don't want to get that shadow there. Dark yellow? No, I need that brown color. Her arm is way too long. But I'm just gonna roll with it. pinky has a dark spot where it curls up. So I'm gonna try to draw that. Like that, I think. How's that looking? I don't know. Fingers and hands are so hard to draw. Oh, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. More room for her wrist to connect back up. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get to a hand. Where's my pale cream color? This one. Finish it off with this one. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's as good as it's gonna get. Now for this. Where's my brown? Don't want to use that side. I want to use the fine tip side. Just close enough. Can't draw a straight line for the life of me. Close enough, close enough. Another straight line down. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. I think that's good enough. I just gotta fill in the shadows. I don't want to mess up her hand. Come on. It's a little bit lighter in there. Also, I can kind of see the edge. I'm gonna add that in real quick. And then I will use probably, what is this, dark yellow? As long as it's lighter, it's good. That. Yeah, I think it's good. I can get rid of this. I didn't end up using that line. Ah, it's underneath the marker. But this I can get rid of. Kind of want to add the shadows there. Pale cream, I think, is a good color for that. I've been putting off this part because I don't want to get into it, but it's got to get done eventually, so might as well do it now. Okay, let me use the fine tip for this. Okay. Kind of like the top part there. Whatever that shape is, and it goes up, and then it kind of curves down. There's kind of like, what do you call it? The places you connect the strings. I don't know what they're called. But I see they go kind of down. So I'm gonna draw kind of like a little staircase, I guess. Blocking in where the stem goes. Okay, let's see if I can draw a string now. They start here and then they connect up to here. Oh, let me fill this in. I don't know. I'll draw one more line going down and then we'll see. I just want to ignore them altogether. Close enough. Dark yellow, that's what I want for the gold color. I'm going to try to save the highlights though. There. Up here. Oops, just went over that one. I did what I said I wasn't gonna do, but oh well. It's fine. This, I think I might just do the strings of this color. Let's see. That reflection there. Oh, it's actually coming together now. Okay, okay. Gold here. Now I just gotta draw a string, I guess. I'll fill in the blue background later. Okay, let me squint my eyes a bit to fill it in a little bit darker. Where's my white? Those are not pure white. Okay, I think I got the shape of that. Good enough. What will I work on next? I'm gonna block in that blue. It's the closest, probably this dark Prussian blue. But I kind of want to use marine blue. 62. Let me find that. Marine blue. Okay. How much am I going to cover? I haven't run out of ink yet on these markers, so I'm hoping it'll last. I don't know how much to cover though. I'm gonna sketch it in to figure it out. Maybe this, sort of like a framing her. I kind of like that. I'll bring this out just a little more. Maybe around to here. That's what I'm feeling. Alright. Filling it in. This is way more difficult than I thought it would be. Trying to draw all around, not draw, fill all around the strings. Don't know how it'll look in the end. I can always outline it, either with pen or a colored pencil, so I don't have to worry about it being perfect. Just good enough. Could be a little thinner. Ooh, her arm is really big. All right, home stretch. I have no clue if that's a straight line or not. From this angle, I can't tell. Usually I prefer to draw on like a angled surface. But then the problem is it's harder to record. I used to be so much more worried about making sure my drawings looked exactly like the photo I was referencing. Nowadays, I just don't care. It's kind of made drawing a lot more relaxing for me. Do I need to go down a little bit further? I think I do. Got to fill in that section too of the harp. Still not really a fan of how her hand came out. Some of her fingers are really long. Might go in with that Prussian blue, this darker one. Just to give it a little bit. Oh, the paper's starting to warp. There's so much ink on this. I don't know. Should I just go all? I think I will. Just give it another layer. Ooh, it's gonna really cause the paper to warp. That's okay, I've already. Actually, I'll just do the left side dark. Right side, you can stay light. I just cut her arm in half there. It's okay. I like it. This one could go even darker. Oh, what if I outline the harp? Kind of like that. I want it even more outlined though. Oh, I have an idea. What if I added like these sort of hatching marks? Oh, I don't know how I like that. Or I could just have a really cool, like, designy background. Maybe it'll be too noisy. I don't know. Kind of like water almost. Now it's reminding me more of like peacock feathers. I'm gonna go with this color. Just so that when it dries, it'll be very light. Now it looks kind of like fish scales. This pattern is just so relaxing for me to draw. I like it. Adds a little texture to the background. I could use a little bit more filling in. Okay, I kind of want to just go right in with like colored pencil now. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'll do a lighter blue there. Mint green light 58. Or, yeah, that's the one I have right here, yeah. Let me just do some of these fun little patterns. Go in and back out. Comes back around here almost. And her tail. What was the color I used? Beige? This one, pale cherry pink. in. How we feeling? How are we doing on time? Oh, I've got an hour left. We're good. We are good. Okay. Do I like it? Is it colored pencil time? Yep, I'm just gonna, I think I can layer white on top. Or I could just paint white. I don't really care much for the details of her arm. Like a light blue, sky blue maybe? 76. This one, just get those darker details. I have to go a little bit darker here. I'm not even looking. Just doing what feels right. I got a little bit more of that pink that I had going on. Okay, that's looking good. Let me go in with like colored pencil now. Violet blue. I kind of want to do like a bright blue as my outline. Copenhagen blue. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. Like ultramarine. Is that the color I'm looking for? Oh, I like that color. That's what we're doing. Or, ooh, what if I did like the brightest red color I own? What was that? Carmine red? That's pretty bright, pretty bright. But is it bright enough? What kind of sharpening job is this? Poppy red. I'll go for it. I'll bite. Has to be. Okay, just like that brown. Make it red in my drawing though. It's a little too thick. I don't know how detailed I want to go. Just enough. It's a little messed up. It's a little messed up. Maybe that'll fix it. Oh well. It is what it is. Don't know if I like that. I need to bring it down. I think I need a gray color here. Cool gray. Or is it green gray? Green gray 3. Just to bring it down a little bit. It's a little better, more dark. Yep, that'll do it. Bring it down. Just a notch. I need to outline that. I'll do it with the red. Ooh, that's still wet. Hopefully I don't smudge anything. Am I still recording? Yes, okay. I'll record until I run out of memory. Ooh, that's bright. It's getting a little dull. Let me see if I can. Oh, I just completely picked up the wrong color. Whoops. Let me fix that. There we go. Back to it. Okay, this is the right color. What's going on here? It's wrapping through and around. I don't even know. This one goes over. Oh, maybe that was supposed to be the leaf. I did not do that. It's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. This liar still needs to be brought down. Darker shadows. When I squint at it, I'm like, yeah, it needs to be darker. Now I'm kind of feeling like maybe I'll bring in a blue color. Don't know yet. I don't know yet. Where's my blue? Carve out that shape real quick. That's what I'm seeing a little bit. And that's good. Here's my nope, wrong side. Good enough. That's what I'm looking for. Well, I don't know what I was doing here. But we will just roll with it. Let me find which blue? Is this one? I think that might be it. Let's try it out. Yeah. Looks good to me. Oh, that's what I was going to try. See if like white colored pencil would go on nicely on top of the markers. This needs to be brought down a little bit here. What am I going to do with my pale cream? Yeah. Don't know if I fixed it or messed it up. We'll see when it dries though. I think still some stuff I want to work on. But I'm also getting tired too. And I've got 44 more minutes until I have to leave. Let's go with that blue I was looking at earlier. Ultramarine. Sort of refine the shapes I'm seeing. Clean it up just a little bit more. Needs to be red. Poppy red. I don't think that's the color I was using. No, it was. Hand is starting to cramp up. Might have to take a break here soon. Yeah, that I'm just gripping my pens and pencils too hard. Sharpen it a little bit more. So I want that hand to be crisp. I worked hard on it. Ah, there goes my lead. You know when you drop your colored pencil and it just breaks on the inside? And then whenever you sharpen it, just the core falls out. That's what's going on with me right now. Come on. I hear if you like microwave it, it's supposed to like melt it back together on the inside. So I might try that with this colored pencil. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how it goes. That bright red. Ooh, her arm is way too long, but oh well. You live and you learn. Okay, let me add an outline to this. soften the edges. Crisp. Ooh, that's a little far off. We'll just have to have a thick outline there. I cannot like talk and draw at the same time. My brain can only focus on one thing. Section's still pretty busy. I don't know what I'm gonna do to bring that down. This all needs to come down a bit. Maybe if I came in with blue, possibly? Sort of defined it a little more. I don't know if that's gonna help, but no, I don't think it did. Let me just define the lyre a little bit, just the outline, and I'll call it good. Yeah, I think that's about as much as I want to do. Just get these last little... I keep saying I'm done and then I find little things I want to add. I have no clue if I'm still recording right now. That'd be funny. If I'm just talking to myself. Well, I've been talking to myself, but even funnier. Okay, okay, last detail, I promise. Last detail, one more. Oh, keep finding new stuff to add. Ooh, I missed that at the bow well. Okay, last squint test. I think this flower's just gonna go away. I don't want it there anymore. It's gonna become part of her hair. I think it's about done, I'd say. Yeah.